Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Koski back at it again with another banger video, and I'm faded as hell right now. I think I'm about to tell you guys a little story time, okay? So I saw this meme here, bro, and it kind of just occurred to me, bro. This is like a canon event, bro, to people when they're like 15 years old, bro. And it's just reminded me of the first time I fucking tripped on Benadryl, bro. I was like 14 years old, dude. I don't know. I was kind of hella active on Reddit and shit, and I already knew like what DXM and stuff was. I had seen some memes of like about like getting high on Benadryl, and I've seen like some TikToks and stuff too, like Benadryl challenge. I don't know if y'all remember that. There was a Benadryl challenge, bro. That was like as dumb as the fucking Tide Pod challenge. But yeah, I was like kind of curious in it because like at this point like I don't even really smoke weed, bro. I didn't even really like smoke weed. And like I think maybe I smoked weed like a couple times, bro. I had never like even been smoking regularly. Like I would take like one puff off of like literally like the tiniest bit of weed out of a pen, and I would just get sent to another dimension, bro. I would just be sitting there watching those watch while high videos. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, bro. I would just be like sitting there locked in on those videos for like 4 hours straight. Like I would get too gassed off the Zoc. Like I didn't even really smoke because it low-key fucking was like hella intense. But yeah, I just remember one night like I was kind of bored, and I had remembered that like I had seen some shit online that you can get high off Benadryl, and I was like, all right, well, shit, fuck it, I'm trying to trip. Like this stuff seems kind of interesting. I didn't really put full thought like into it. Like I think I'd heard that there was like scary experiences on it and stuff, but like I don't know what I was thinking, dude. I was 14. I was super retarded, so I was just like fuck it. So I remember I had some Benadryl already in my cabinet and shit. I think I calculated my dose actually. I took 24 Benadryl, like a mid to high dose, especially for your first time, dude. And I don't know, I was just kind of naive at the time, so I was like fuck it, I'm taking 24 Benadryl. And I remember I ate dinner, and my parents were divorced at the time, so I was just gonna like go from my dad's house to my mom's house. I remember I took them right before we were about to leave from my dad's house, so I took like all 24 Benadryl. I was like, fuck yeah. So that they would hit me, and I was just going to go bed and go to home. I figured it was going to take a little while to kick in, so, my dad was driving me home. It was probably like a 15-minute drive home, and we were just driving, and then I remember we are about like maybe 5 minutes away from the house, and my dad stops the whip, and he's like, here, I'm gonna teach you how to drive a little bit. And I'm like, oh, fuck. At this point, I'm not really feeling anything, but like, I'm still kind of scared because I had taken that shit like 20 minutes before, and I was kind of scared that I was gonna kick in. Well, I drove all right. I drove all right. I remember, I remember I never really knew how to drive or anything, and I was doing fine. I mean, I almost hit this car. I made it close to the house, and then I just kind of pussied out, and I was like, bruh, I'm getting out of this car. Like, I told my dad, I'm not driving the rest of the way, like, because I low key started to feel it because I remember I was listening to like Playboy Cardi. I don't know. I was just listening to Playboy Cardi, bro. This was like literally like 2018, bro. I was listening to Cardi, and I just remember I was listening to that shit, and I started to, like the music sounded so like fucking like something I've never heard before, bro. Like I could hear like every note of the song. It was like holy shit, this shit feels amazing. Like I wasn't fucked up or anything, but I was definitely starting to notice that like the music was fucking getting kind of crazy. So pulled up to my mom's house. My mom was just chilling in her room, and I was just kind of talking to her with my brother. And she's just asking us questions about like how our weekend was and shit. I just started to feel like heavy as hell, bruh. Like my whole body just started to feel fucking heavy as shit. Like it literally felt like I weighed like 1,000 pounds. And like the way everything looked, it started to look like I was kind of dreaming, bro. It was like in like 30 FPS. So I was like, oh fuck, like fuck. And I'm just sitting in there talking to my mom and stuff, and I realized I gotta get the fuck out of here like right now, because like this shit started to hit me like a truck, and I'm starting to fucking feel like literally retarded. So I'm like, I gotta skedaddle out of here. So I tell my mom, I'm like, good night, mom, love you. I'm going upstairs to my room. I wasn't really feeling too bad, and then I just remember my body was feeling heavy, and I started to go to the bottom of my stairs, and I just remember my heart started pounding like hella fucking fast. Like my heart started pounding fast as shit. Like I had just drank it like 24 Red Bulls or something, dude. My heart was just pounding mad hard, and I don't know, dude. It was just like it literally felt like if you ever been in a scary ass situation, bro, like even if you're sober, like it's honestly worse when you're faded as fuck and you get into a serious ass situation. You just get that fucking feeling of like adrenaline that goes through your body, like your heart like sinks into your body and like your heart starts pounding and like you're shaking and like it literally just feels like there's fucking adrenaline going through your body, bro. Like I was just scared as shit and I was like fucking wired, but at the same time I was like fucking sedated and like heavy. It was like a mixture of those two feelings, bro. But I remember I pulled out my phone to pull up a video because I was like, all right, maybe if I watch some YouTube, I'll be fucking like it'll calm me down or something. So I remember I pulled up. I wonder if I can find this guy's YouTube, but I pulled up a J Stu video, and I fucking vividly remember, bro, that intro playing, the intro playing with the drums, and it's just like bum 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 bum. And as soon as those drums started, bro, it was like a fucking jump scare, bro. It was like I got fucking jump scared by Five Nights at Freddy's, bro. Like it literally felt like Freddy Fazbear came for my ass, dude. I would just fucking like almost like I just fucking almost dropped my phone and like my heart dropped and shit and I'm like I just got scared shitless by like a YouTube intro, bro. I was just scared as hell. I was like, damn, bro, like I don't even want to go in my room. I'm fucking terrified, but I said fuck it. I went upstairs and this feeling of just fucking straight up like terror, bro. It was like I was in a fucking scary movie. It was like I was the main character in a scary movie. I was just fucking had this feeling of just being fucking scared as hell, bruh. It was like I was in a nightmare, low key. Like I was just fucking scared as shit. And I just remember like just chilling there, like with my phone trying to watch YouTube. And then that's when I started to see fucking black dots. Like I started to see like black dots that looked like flies, like flying across my vision and shit. And I started to see like fucking like black dots on me and stuff that like I thought were ants and like my heart was pounding, bro. And then that's when this fucking auditory hallucination started. That's when shit started to get real, bro. Because that's when I started to hear like hella people downstairs from my room. I was upstairs and I started hearing hella people downstairs. Like I thought there was like a party. Like I thought my mom had like people come over or some shit. And I just heard hella people talking. Like at this point, I literally couldn't tell I was hallucinating. Like I thought all this shit was real. So I was fucking terrified, bro. And I just, then I heard my mom coming up the steps because when my mom would come up the steps, bro, she would be like stomping, bro. She would be boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like I could fucking tell when anybody that came up the steps, it was loud as hell. So I started hearing footsteps coming up my stairs. And I heard boom, 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 boom coming up my stairs. And I'm like, fuck. I thought it was my mom, and I thought I was about to get caught and shit. And literally nobody was there. Like this whole time, there's nobody there, nobody coming up, and I was just like, what the fuck, dude? And yeah, I kept hearing that, like my mom talking and like calling my name and people talking downstairs and stuff. And there was literally nobody there. And then like I looked up on my ceiling, bro, and it literally looked like gelatin. Like it looked like my ceiling was like gelatin. Like there was waves moving across it and shit. It was insane, dude. But I was just sitting there and I was like leaned up against my wall with my phone, like watching YouTube videos. Yeah, I was just trying to distract myself, but I kept seeing shit in the corner of my eye. Like I remember seeing like a dog just run straight across my field of vision in the corner of my eye, and like a dog running across the room, and like I was like, holy shit, dude! Like, holy shit, this fucking. I was scared, bro. I didn't really see much. It was just mostly auditory hallucinations. But like honestly, the worst thing that started, and this like kept reoccurring like the whole night, bro. The worst hallucination that I experienced when I was tripping on Benadryl, bro, was literally this, bro. Like literally on my window, bro. I kept hearing that shit. Like people knocking on my window because I had a window right behind my bed, and I literally just heard knocking on my window like there was somebody there, and I was fucking scared, dude. I was scared shitless, and every time I would hear a noise or something, it was like getting a jump scare. Like I would just jump, and it would scare the shit out of me. It was like I was on edge, bro. It was like the worst thing ever. I was just straight up terrified, and like, yeah, bro. I was literally getting jump scared left and right, like it was Five Nights at Freddy's, bro. Like 100%. I would never recommend anyone to do this shit, bro. That's all I got for today's video, bro. Sorry to cut it short. I literally fucking accidentally fucked the recording and stuff. So yeah, that's all you guys get. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. It's your boy Costa Kika out.